what promises to be a regular Blood Bowl bruiser. So lock up the wife and kids, take a six-pack out of the fridge, and settle down into your favorite chair for some feisty entertainment.
A true sport for true men. When a guy goes down in Blood Bowl, you don't expect him to be getting back up. That's it. The ball's in play. There's gonna be trouble. He's recovered the ball. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see...
More often.
Down and quite stunned, apparently.
Oh, a few slaps in the face and anybody can wake up instantly.
Did you know that the Borderland Brutes are one of the few ogre teams that take the throwing game seriously?
Much to the fans' delight, Jack.
I am not saying that they are good at it, Bob, but at least they're trying.
And remember, fans, as long as you try your hardest, that's all that counts.
Not. The bench seems to be in two minds about what to do about the player lying prone on the pitch.
Yeah, they don't know whether to send on a stretcher or a coffin. I'm sure we will see some goblins propelled downfield today, Bob.
Indeed, Jim. That's what we're here to see, some high-quality ogre gameplay.
Well, gameplay would be a start, at least. As soon as he throws his first punch.
We know the opponent will be out for lunch.
there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry. Opponent down.
This is good sport. Yeehaw!
Oh, the Amazons.
Yes, Jim. Scantily dressed women that hit first and ask questions later.
Yes, Bob. I just wish there were more women like that.
Don't we all, Jim? Don't we all?
Instant stun.
What a sissy! That one can't hold the ground. Boom! In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done! Good hand skills. The ball is caught.
Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion League, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving BloodBowl star. The noise created by a sizzling fireball, followed by the characteristic sound of the snapping of a wizard's neck.
Great pass and touch. She didn't tremble.
Nice flying pass. Bravo. You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded but perfectly legal.
Ogre teams are not the best Blood Bowl teams out there.
I am a proud ogre, Jim. And don't make me call my buddy Morgenthorg.
I am just saying, Bob, that not many ogre teams win their matches at the Snotlings. Ah, well, never mind.
I thought we were friends. Oh.
Oh, what a baby! And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
You're not far from the line now.
It smells like a touchdown.
First touchdown has been scored. And we can say that the match has finally started.
Did you hear about the Venus man-eaters, Bob?
Oh, yes, Jim. I think everyone knows about man-eaters.
Oh, I'm scared, Bob.
So is everyone with proverbial coconut.
The ball's in play.
It's a catch! Now this player just needs to survive.
Down and eat the dust. It's good for you. That's one regulation clobbering.
A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to think of it.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent.
That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the '91 final against Reichland.
Oh, yeah. You kneecapped him. Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnibbel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings.
one regulation clobbering.
Did you know that the red-faced Rocketeers pioneered in throwing goblins as far as they could on the pitch, Jim?
Oh yeah, Bob. Who doesn't remember the match against dwarf giants when they threw a goblin right into the propellers of a dwarf gyrocopter?
The fans at home sure were in for a surprise there, Jim.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
Did you know that at first the ogre teams played with goblins on their rosters?
That's right, Jim. But they had problems with their sticky fingers, Jim.
That's true, Bob. They sure are kleptomaniac goblins after all.
No wonder they replaced them by their cousins, the snotlings, Jim.
Yeah, at least they can't carry as much when they steal, Bob.
If that can get their game going again.
A perfect dodge.
Dodgy Dodgerson, the Goblin, would have been proud of that.
That was a hospital pass.
Are these guys pros? Okay, it's halftime. No doubt the players will be grateful for a rest.
And the supporters glad for the opportunity to rebuild their stocks of missiles.
Three, two, one,
Basta! Now there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry. We don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
No, I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the heroes of law hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them.
Good recovery.
That player's taken away on a stretcher.
But still alive, I can see the drool. Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say, but it really only comes down to taking a few hits.
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport. And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway.
Great control.
Yes!
An inch-perfect pass.
Not often you see that. I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
Whoa! That player goes directly to the dugout.
Well, at least it's not the morgue. Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts.
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge.
What violence!
Yes! It's a great spectacle, Bob. Is it true that most of the Amazon team's devoted fans consist of young men, Bob?
Not at all, Jim. I've heard a large portion of their fan base consists of disgruntled homemakers and countless scores of former Bloodweiser babes.
Aha! That would explain why the Amazon fans have their own fans themselves.
That player's seeing stars now.
Funny for someone that wasn't really that bright.
There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistance to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident, when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusaders Stadium to sink into the earth?
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium.
She sent him down for a chat with the Astrogranite. Blood Bowl players are getting more like their Albion League cousins every day.
That wasn't a light touch that put him down, Jim. That was a solid chop to the back of the neck.
I think she's singing him a lullaby.
The pitch is no place to lie down for a sleep.
Well, after an uppercut like that, he doesn't have any choice.
Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
Hold still and then pow! Right in the face. Magic stuff! Incredible! That was one hell of a touchdown! A beautiful touchdown! A marvelous touchdown! A touchdown beyond all touchdowns!
Yes! That touchdown really made a difference.
The teammates congratulate the player with a friendly punch in the face.
And they're off!
Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of the mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen.
This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
That should be part of a catching masterclass.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now. These exotic Blood Bowl players are fairly new to the game, Jim.
Yes, Bob. They mesmerize me every time they enter the pitch.
Ah, yeah, Jim. These Lustrian Amazons sure have added some flavor to the game.
Look at that. Wow.
Oh, wow! Ow!
Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
The referees guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True, could be a bit one-sided.
Did you know, Jim, that the Tlax Warriors were the first people to win the Zlatan Cup back in 2491?
You mean no one else had won the cup before, Bob?
No, Jim. It was the first time a non-lizard team participated in the Lustrian Cup, and the Amazons took it by storm and grabbed the trophy from Sotek's word.
Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on Cablevision.
And a good blow to the head as well.
Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap.
These exotic Blood Bowl players are fairly new to the game, Jim.
Yes, Bob. They mesmerize me every time they enter the pitch.
Ah, yeah, Jim. These Lustrian Amazons sure have added some flavor to the game.
Look at that. Wow.
Oh, wow! Ow! Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things. The ball is in her hands. Go! Go!
Just like in my This is turning into an exhibition match.
Efficient and experienced professionals versus unskilled, disorganized amateurs.
Three, two, one.
Basta!
I should have checked his hands were working before trying to pick up that ball. The ball is in his hands.
This is what I call a fine victory.
Yes, they've won with style, and a lot of violence, too. A great game.
That's what fans pay out good money to see.
Yeah, and that high mark is fully justified. Some teams put too much emphasis on their physical presence, but Blood Bowl is more than a fight.
There's a ball out there, dummies. The stats don't lie. Defeat is the only logical outcome.
Yeah, and it doesn't need deep analysis to see where the problem lies.
Possession is the key. They defended high up, keeping the opposition to their half of the field.
You can pick up these enhancements wherever you want, anywhere, and they've got none here for this match?
What is this sport coming to? Was the ref watching the same match as us? I mean, I saw several incidents that merited a sending off.
Perhaps he was enjoying the spectacle.